Hey guys,
Hey.
welcome to W&L Review. Today we are reviewing the movie The Holiday. It was made in 2006 and it is rated PG-13. It was directed by Nancy Meyers and it stars Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, and Jack Black. And with that, I'll let my mom explain the movie.
All right. So The Holiday is, it starts off with Kate Winslet's character, who is, I screwed up. Anyway, Iris is Kate Winslet's character. And sorry, I have an itchy foot. Anyway, she is pining after this fella, and he keeps stringing her along, and he finally decides he's going to ask this other gal to marry him. So she's completely heartbroken, and what makes matters worse is they work together. So they're in the same building, and they're constantly seeing each other, so this doesn't help. And so she decides, this is just stupid, I'm just being stupid. And in the meantime, then it flashes to America, because Kate Winslet's character lives in England. And anyway, Amanda, who's played by Cameron Diaz, she is in somewhat of a similar situation. She has a live-in boyfriend, and he is not being exactly, I don't know if he wasn't being unfaithful necessarily, but he wasn't being faithful either. He was just kind of like, rather spend his time doing his thing and not what they want to do together. And so she basically realized that this guy is a joke. This is a joke. This isn't working. And so she kicks him out, and it's this kind of strange situation. So she decides she needs to just do something drastic. She needs to get and just do something completely out of the norm. So anyway, she decides to see, maybe traveling. And in the meantime, Kate Winslet's character and her, they connect on some sort of site about like vacation, like kind of like an Airbnb kind of thing, except they're cross continents. Anyway, so they agree, and they basically are taking a holiday, hence the name of the movie, in each other's country. Iris will be living in Amanda's home, and Amanda will be living in Iris's home. And it doesn't really say how long. I think they were there for like a few weeks. Anyway, while in England, Amanda meets Graham, who's played by Jude Law. And they start to, they are very attracted to each other for sure. And she isn't quite sure. She thinks maybe this guy is, another fakerton, just playing her for a fool, and then she realizes, he's kind of guarded, and the reason why is because he's got 2 little kids, and he doesn't really want to be, bringing just anybody around his kids. They end up falling for each other really hard, and it's rather sweet. Well, you find out that Graham is actually Iris's brother. And in the meantime, while Iris is in America, she comes across Miles, who's played by Jack Black. And Miles is Amanda's assistant, and she's like a digital editor or something. Anyway, he's her assistant, so he didn't know about this trip or anything. This was all spur of the moment, last minute kind of thing. And so he comes over, and then they hit it off, and it's very sweet and kind of a feel good movie. At first, you're not quite sure what to think about the movie, but it turns out it's a very sweet movie. Cameron Diaz and Jude Law's character, Amanda and Graham, they end up getting married or getting engaged anyways, and then same for Iris and Miles. They get engaged, and it's very sweet, and at the end of the movie everybody's happy and all is well. There's a little bit of rough patches along the way, and of course if you know anything about Jack Black and you've seen any of his movies in the past, you ought to know it's going to be funny. It does have some funny bits in it, and I would say I would watch this. Maybe you can watch this with your preteen. It does have some sexual overtones in there, so be careful if you don't want your kid to be exposed to any of that. I have some trivia for you. Cameron Diaz voiced a character of a very, very popular animated series of movies that this one is a fan of. So is her brother. And if you know the name of that series of movies, put it in the comments below. And Kate Winslet played. She played a teenage girl in a very, very, very popular movie in the late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. Anyway, and she played alongside, I'm going to give it away, aren't I? She played alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. If you know the name of that movie, put it in the comments, not the description. Okay, and there's another one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm just full of all sorts of trivia today. Jude Law. He played a artificial intelligence kind of guy in a movie starring alongside Haley Joel Osment. If you know the name of that movie, put that in the comments. And I think, well, I have another one. One last one. Jack Black is also a musician. If you know the name of his group that he is in with his fellow best friend, that sounded stupid. His best friend. If you know the name of the band that he is in, put that in the comments. And with that, I will let my daughter close.
I thought the movie was really cute. I thought it was silly, and I thought it ended really well, and I think if you guys haven't seen it, you definitely should. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to Nate and Marion, also known as Life Unboxed and That Nate Guy on YouTube. We thank you guys so much for supporting our channel. We really appreciate it. If any of you guys are interested, the link to our Patreon is in the description box down below. And with that being said, guys, we're going to talk to you next time. Bye!